Hey y'all, it's J Renee. I decided to wash my face and just go ahead and do the tutorial tonight because my hair looks good. I just, I'm already dressed up, so I might as well just refilm it because it didn't work out this morning. Well, actually, it was this evening when I tried to film and it ended up I didn't get no audio. So we're going to try this again. And I'm actually going to switch up a few of the products. It's going to be kind of the same look that I did in the last video. Same eye makeup, but it's going to be a different palette. It's going to be some of the different products of the ones that I just opened out of Ipsy. So I'm going to see if I can recreate that look. Maybe switch a few things up, but let's get started. So I washed my face using the Benefit Porefessional cleanser and the toner. I got both of these from the Ipsy and I decided might as well just try them together. I will say this is a really nice cleanser. It feels really good. It doesn't smell crazy. The toner, however, it does foam up really good, but I felt it like tingling on my face, like almost burning. Tight and Toned is what it's called. It didn't feel like so bad that I won't use it again, but it was a different feeling than most toners that I've tried. Okay, so I'm going to be using a different type of serum today. I'm going to go ahead and use this JLo Beauty because I'm so excited to try it. This also came in the Ipsy. I want that JLo Glow. That's what it's called, that JLo Glow. So let's try that out. It feels really nice. Real smooth. See, I'm glowing already. Okay. So let me let me get my hair out and let me fix my hair up. What did I do with that brush? I just brought the brush over. So I had my hair in a little bonnet because I was washing my hair. But basically just comb it out, and I do have the Sleeke. I tried it in the last video with the Ipsy. It just came in the last Ipsy box. So I'm gonna use a little bit of this leave-in conditioner from Sleeke and just to straighten my look up a little bit with my hair. Leave-in conditioner, nice, soft, smells great. We're gonna use it like that and just brush it out. Get it right. Okay, so next, so I had the pink lips. I did use this in the last tutorial. This came from Ipsy as well. And this is a matte Longwear primer. It just looks like this. I'm going to apply it to my entire face. I'm not going outside, so it's not necessary for me to really like prioritize a sunscreen at this time. So I'm going to skip a sunscreen product for today. Although my foundation does have sunscreen. It's actually Ivory Beauty. But as far as the skincare, like you could use a primer that has SPF or a moisturizer that has SPF under your foundation. So not going anywhere because right now it's 9:00 p.m. It's dark outside. It doesn't really matter if it has sunscreen or not. So we're just going to continue with some concealer, and this is from CoverGirl. I received this from PR from CoverGirl. And I usually apply it underneath my eyes because I have a little like green color there. I use it in the redness areas around my mouth and chin. That's where a lot of sun comes onto my face. So, looks kind of funny when I do it like that before it's blended out real good. Use a little sponge to blend it in. And I'll put the name of which color I'm using. I think it's Ivory. I'll put that in the description below with the links. Let's see, it gives really good coverage. Don't need a whole lot. All right, so next I'm going to be using Ivory Beauty. It looks really pale. That concealer looks really pale. But I'm going to be using Ivory Beauty foundation, and a few people have asked me about it because I guess people weren't aware that, yeah, we do have a foundation now, and I launched it back in the fall, I believe. It has SPF 25, comes in 11 shades. This one is Porcelain, and I would recommend for my ladies with albinism to use Porcelain. It needs to be pumped. To use the Porcelain shade, it is the lightest shade, and then we have 11 shades that cover a range from light to deep. So we have colors for all skin tones, pretty much all skin tones, and you can mix and match for in between shades. There is a goal to bring some more colors on in the future, but for now we just have the 11 shades. Gotta start small. I can't. My brand is completely self-funded, so I do what I can for now. You know, I tried to make a wide range of colors to be as inclusive as possible, because all my customers do not have albinism. I have customers who do not have albinism. Some who do have naturally blonde, you know, blonde or red lashes, who have brown skin, or even just people without albinism or any like particular unique color, but they just want to be able to find their shade as well with my brand. So I try, you know, to include everyone, and I truly appreciate everyone who has supported my brand. And this is really good coverage foundation. I put it on my whole face and my forehead also. Make sure it's very blended in all the areas. Okay. And then I'm going to move on to powder. I have Maybelline Fit Me. Maybelline Fit Me 110 Porcelain. It's also Porcelain. And, you know, I was really surprised with this powder because it is a pressed powder, but it's, I would say it's kind of like a foundation powder because it has such full coverage. But you can use it to set your foundation. I feel like this is the most tedious part of makeup, is doing the complexion part. Getting your color to look the way it should. Evening out your complexion, your skin tone. I have this weird, what is that under my eye? Okay, I think I got it. Make sure everything is blended good. Okay, so now I have a very uniform complexion from my forehead to my chin. I like that. Okay, so then I go in and I add my blush, my contour, my highlight. I used this palette in the last look, and I was showing this to because I purchased this way back. I purchased it at Target. I'm not sure if they still have it anymore because it does say limited edition. And this is from Physicians Formula, the Mururmuru Butter Glow Face Palette. And it has a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer. However, my highlighter fell out onto the ground everywhere. So my floor is very shiny right now, but unfortunately it's shattered, so that's not fun. I'm going to use this blush brush, and this came with the Ipsy, so I'm going to link it below if you would like a blush brush. just apply it there onto my cheek. You can pack it even more if you would like to make it a little more noticeable, but I like to keep it light. Like that. Oh, and then I wanted to try this Anastasia bronzer that came in the last, the Ipsy package I opened in the last video. So I'll use that underneath my, underneath the powder. I'm going to use this type of a brush to apply it. And this is the bronzer. I love the packaging. It's so cute. The color is Caramel. And I'm just going to pack a little onto, oh my gosh. That is a lot more color than I was expecting. So we're going to have to blend that down really good. Some people like their contour to look this deep, but I really don't like mine to look so striking and noticeable. This needs a good blend down. But, you know, from straight ahead, it gives my face a lot of depth. So that's nice. And usually I would, you know, put a little here on my forehead as well. Like I said, this needs to be blended really good so it doesn't look absolutely crazy. I have to go back in with my powder to kind of bring that down a bit. I don't want it to look so noticeably dark. Like I said, some people like that, but I try to keep my color as close to my natural color as possible. And sometimes I put a little here under my neck as well. Getting this extra chin lately. I haven't gained weight, but I don't know why. I don't know, from my, what was I going to say? My braces and my teeth are all shifting, and my neck, my chin, I don't know, my jaw, everything is, is different now. Okay, so it's not bad, but like I said, that's a lot more color than I typically go for. But I said I wanted to try it, so we're trying it. Let me know what you guys think of that. Like, do you guys like your face to be really sculpted, or, you know, because I prefer my face to not be as noticeably dark. You know, when you turn to the side and you can see that added color there. And I'm going to use the bronzer that comes in this palette to go over that. And then what I'm going to do is put the foundation on top of it again to blend it out and make it look a little less intense. Don't want it to look so intense. So go back in with the powder. And this also is going to be good for blending out color. Especially here. It's like, oh, on the side there, it's so much color. Soften it up a bit. But not bad. I mean, the shade isn't bad. I think that shade, I'm going to check to see if there is a lighter shade, because I didn't get to select a shade that they sent to me. They sent me Caramel, so that's the one I tried. And then I'm going to, what did I do? Oh, the blush. I'm going to just do a little more blush. This part always needs like more adjusting to make sure that it's looks balanced, I guess. Now that I have this bronzer, it's like I need to deepen the blush a little bit so I don't look so pale in the center here. Okay, and then I'm gonna do my highlight. with the crushed highlight that's in here. I just, oh wow, it's so so it's a very pretty highlight color though. I'm have to find out what shade that is. I like that a lot, the highlight shade, because I haven't tried too many different highlighters. The one that I use most frequently is from MAC. I know I hate when people do this on their nose, but for YouTube purposes. All right, so really you could stop here with your lip color and everything. You could do a lip color, which I am gonna do. My lip color, I'm actually gonna do just the liner for now, but I have this ColourPop liner. It is BFF2 Lippie pencil. We got some music going on outside. All right, lip liner, and that's just in the meantime, I'm gonna do my eyes. All right, not sure what happened to my liquid eyeshadow, but I do have my MAC Painterly paint pot. This is also something I've been using a lot on my eyes as a primer. And I just use my finger to apply it. You could use a brush, but it's a cream, so it's to me, it's easier to apply it with my finger. And I like that it just evens out my eyelids and kind of conceals those veins that you can see, the visible veins in my eyelids. I forgot to use my eye cream, but I'll show it next time. I didn't use the eye cream. I put it on earlier though. It's the Murad eye cream. I put it on earlier today, so probably don't need it again. I feel like it really does like help with my under eye area. Okay, so this is the palette that I'm going to be using this time. Last time I used the Beauty Bakery palette, and this also, both of these came in Ipsy, but I'm going to show you guys the colors. They have some similar colors in it that I'm going to be using this one this time to show you guys how to do it with this palette. It's a little bit different colors, but for the most part, it's going to be a very similar eye look. So I'm going to start with the middle shade here. I don't know, the colors have, oh, they do have names, but I can't read them because they're so small on the back, but I will, like I said, I'll link the name of this palette. I think it's called The Alloy. And I'm just going to apply that tan color, the peach tan color, to my entire lid. Slightly above the crease. That's how I like to bring mine up there. All right. I know it looks funny because my lips are not all the way done. I just have the lip liner on. Okay, we got that. And that's good. I like this. I've never tried a Natasha Denona palette, and so far I really like the texture of the eyeshadow. All right, so next I'm gonna use this kind of reddish brown here above my crease in my like brow bone. And just kind of like go from the middle towards the edge here. I want to blend it out, but using like a blending brush can help a lot too. This is just, I use a small brush to place it in the places that I want it to be, and then use the blending brush to blend it out. Yeah, these eyeshadows are pretty rich, I think. Like they look like they do in the palette. Okay. Next, I'm going to use this golden shade at the bottom here, the last shade in the palette. I'm going to use that like in the center. There's a baby laughing outside. Sorry, I'm like too close. It's like I could see that it's like blurring. Trying to stay a good distance from the camera. I have like this little mirror here so I could see myself. Finally, like I was saying in the other video, this is the setup that I just couldn't figure out over the years, like how to film myself while I'm able to see myself on camera. I mean, see my face in the mirror, because usually I would need a magnified mirror. This is a magnified mirror, but I don't know. I don't know how much it magnifies, but I can't see like the small details in this mirror, but I could see enough to like place things where they need to be. And it does help that I could see on the monitor, because then I can kind of tell if I'm missing anything. It helps. But it is completely challenging to be a visually impaired content creator, because I have to figure out all these hacks in order to do things that most people, I think, are able to do with just, you know, their regular vision, I assume. I don't know. I don't know that life. But this little monitor is helping me tremendously. And then I'm going to go back and, is this the same? Did I just put the highlight? I put the highlight there. Well, it should go there anyway. I was going to use this other color to highlight, but looks like I jumped ahead a little bit. I was trying to blend it and I accidentally used the brush that had highlight on it. The highlight brush that I was using. It's all good. You can always fix things with makeup. Everything's not like so cut, clean, like simple. All right, it's coming together. And now I'm gonna use this dark brown. This is gonna go in the corner and in the crease as much as possible. Try to keep it real tight in there. And this is just to add that depth that we want, the crease depth. And that's where the black liner is going to blend into the deepest part, the deepest color. Let me know if you guys, you know, how this is looking for you guys as far as like me showing you makeup tutorial. If you like this type of content, want to see more, please let me know. And also, if there are any like specific looks that you want to see, you can always request it. Like, say you want like specific colors you want to see, or a specific palette that you're looking at. I might have either the same palette or a similar palette that I can show you how to create a look with those colors. You just type, you know, the name of the palette in the comments, or if you want to email me and like, you know, request, send me a photo or a video of something that you want to see, I can also do that. And then the last part, I was gonna do this, put this kind of shimmery bronze. It's like a bronzy color. I'm gonna use that as a highlight actually. And I use the same brush for all this. Usually like you can use different types of brushes. Oh, it's kind of darker than I thought it was gonna be, but it's not bad. Just blend it out. I thought it was gonna be a little bit lighter than that. But basically, you can use this whole palette you can use to create a look. I think that bronzy color would look really amazing on somebody with a deeper complexion. It doesn't look bad on light skin, but I think it'll really look popping on somebody with a deeper complexion. Because it's bronzy. And then I'm going to take this little brush. It's like an angled eyeliner brush, and I will link one in the description for you guys to see. Oh, you know what? I usually do this after, so I'm gonna do that after I do my liner. I'm jumping ahead. So this bronzer, you really got to make sure that's blended because I can see it. Make sure it's blended good. Yeah, this looks a lot better. All right, so next I'm going to do my mascara, and today I have CoverGirl Exhibitionist. Is it I don't know if it's focusing or not. Exhibitionist in black, and I'm just gonna apply it to my lashes. This is the mascara I've been using lately, but and this one I received from CoverGirl PRs a while back. But I just received like a ton of different mascaras from Ipsy, so I'm gonna start trying some different ones. My eyes are looking red. I should have used the Lumify drops that I use. Helps with the redness. But when I washed my face, that's what made my eyes look so red. Should have known better. But check back next time. I'm gonna do a video every day. That's gonna be the plan. Now that I have the setup together, I can just leave all this stuff right here. Basically, I have a studio apartment, so it's basically gonna be a studio. My production studio. Everything is set up the way it needs to be. Yeah. I'm gonna do a liner, and did I have the new liner over here? Little liquid liner, Wing Me. That's the one I used earlier. I'm gonna use Makiage Black Card, and it says waterproof liquid eyeliner. I'm gonna use it straight across, super black. I need this closer. The mirror I need close for very detailed application, like liner. Yeah, I like this one. Super bold black. So that's how I do my winged liner look. Wing it out and then color in that little space there. Okay. Is that looking all right? I think so. Liner is so tricky. That's what I was saying earlier when I was trying to show, when I tried to film this earlier, I was trying to describe how tricky this is to get the liner to look sharp and also be the correct shape because of the crease part. The crease part is what makes it a little challenging. And I feel like I have a harder time with this eye than this eye. Did it? Ugh, I don't know if it ran out of ink. Why? Nice. Yeah, so that really, I feel like it really makes a difference because, you know, it just makes my eyes look more shaped versus so round and like circular. It gives it a nice like cat meow. Be Doja Cat today. Meow. I'm just like, did this really dry out on me? I don't think it dried out. Just to look a little more bold. Okay. So we got the liner together. And then I'm gonna line under my eye. Usually I use the Kajal. Not the Kajal, the kohl pencil, this one here. But I'm gonna use this gel liner. And this is from Shades of Shan. I'm going to use it on my lower lash line. Not bad. I feel like the kohl applies much easier. But I can see it, so you can tell the difference here. Like, I just feel like this closes the eye more than this open, fleshy color in my lower lash line. It just happens that mine is so much more visible than some other people, I think. I don't know. I just feel like when I do a full look like this, and I'm wearing dark colors, I typically like my eyes to look a little bit darker. Okay, so then I'm going to do my brows. I have my Ivory Beauty pencil. And now I don't see it. Where's my Ivory Beauty? I don't see it. Because we have new brow pencils, but it looks like I've misplaced it. So I'll show you guys that next time. But I do have this brow pencil. It's one of the older ones. Let me see. Milk chalk. Honey. I'm gonna use honey today. Same color, but just different packaging. I have new packaging that's gold. And I was showing it before, but like I said, I think I misplaced it somewhere somehow. This is the brow. Usually this eye, oh no, it's not that eye, it's my other eye is usually watering all the time. I'm so glad I don't see people doing all that concealer stuff on their eyelids anymore. Like, oh, that was such a weird time. I didn't understand it because, well, if you're as fair as I am, it doesn't make sense to highlight all around your brows like that because we're already so light around our brows. But for people that have a deeper complexion, I guess it was supposed to emphasize the brows. And I'm so glad people are over that. Like, it just, I don't know. Especially, like, I mean, I don't want to judge people's preferences, but I didn't like the Batman brow. Like, when it, like, fades in the center. I personally don't like the look of it. But I guess it can look cool from on stage, I think, like a theatrical type of thing, or maybe bridal, but not an everyday brow. And these brows that I'm doing right now are a little more intense than I would typically do. The ivory blonde is closer to my natural hair color, but just a little bit more brown than some of the other blonde eyebrow pencils that I use that look like exact match to my brows. So sometimes I like my brows to be slightly darker than my hair, and other times I want them to look like my hair color, but they're less visible when they're like that. This is that BFF brow, whatever this is, if it's a gel or a serum, I'm not sure, but putting it on my brows. And this came from Ipsy as well. So like I said, I will link that below for you guys. I keep getting too close to the camera. Okay. Eyes are done. The last part would be the lips. So I already lined, like I said earlier, I'd used the ColourPop Lippie pencil to line my lips. And next I'm going to use this color is what I was wearing earlier from Revolution Beauty. And they sent me some lip kits a while back. This color, I'm not sure what the color is called. I'll link it below. It's just a pink color. And the it does come with a lip pencil, but I wanted to do the lips, just the lip liner, just a little bit darker than the lip color. Earlier I used the matching lip liner with it, but usually I think I usually do my lip liner slightly darker than like a brown color, with my lip color being just slightly lighter. And then I also had topped it with this limited edition lip topper from Wet n Wild. I don't think they sell this anymore. It's from the Fire and Ice collection from a few years ago. But of course I had all these products that I never used, so try to give them a good use. All right, so that's the whole look. Just put a little powder there on the shiny parts. What do you guys think? I did contour. I actually contoured this time, so it looks a little bit different than the look I did in the last video. Slightly similar as far as the eyes and the lip color, but the techniques was a little bit different. And I've used a few different products. And it's looking good, I think. Hope you guys like this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Oh my god. Make sure you like and subscribe and come back next time. I will have a different makeup look for you guys tomorrow. Peace.